Hey Photo One, the next thing we want to talk about is cloning. So if you turn your page to the cloning handout, let's get a file new 8x10 up on our screen. And first let's figure out what we're going to clone. So let's do a Command O to open, and you are going to pick the file. It is called Clone Grassy Fields. And let's just do a Command A, C, W, V, and get that grassy field up on our 8x10 and stretch it out. So I'm doing it at about like 408 by 408. I could even type in 408. Cool. Then I'm going to do a Command O to open, and I am going to choose Clone Sheep. All right, so what I want to do is I want to get a selection of this sheep. So I will start with getting some marching ants up on my sheep. I probably want to do a nicer selection than that, so I definitely want to hit Q to get into Quick Mask, and I also want to hit D to get into my default colors. So make sure you hit D to get into your default colors, Q to get into Quick Mask, and then I can go in here with my paintbrush tool and sort of clean up my selection a little bit more. I can also go in here with my eraser tool and get a more finite selection of the sheep. And I would spend some time doing this. Because this is a tutorial and I don't want to waste your time, I'm just going to kind of do a little sloppy selection of this and then let it go. If this was for an actual project that I was handing in, I would take some time and I would get a nice, really solid, good quick mask. So again, Q to get out of Quick Mask. Here's my marching ants on my sheep. Command C to copy. Command W to close my window. I don't need to save this. I don't need it anymore. And then a Command V as in Victor to paste it in. And then I'm just going to put my sheep on the field. All right, let's look over at our notes for cloning. So it says here you're going to Option click on the area that you want to clone. So I'm going to come down to my cloning tool. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 down on my toolbar. If I hold down this button, you'll see I have Clone Stamp Tool and Pattern Stamp Tool. If I choose Clone Stamp Tool, you can notice up top I can get a nice hard clone stamp, and I can choose whatever size I want it to be. I definitely want my mode to be normal with my opacity of 100 and my flow of 100 for now. So if I am on the sheep layer, I'm going to come over to the sheep and I'm going to click Option, and you'll see when the option clicks, I get like this sort of like bullseye that shows up on the sheep. So if I do Option and then click, what I'm doing is I'm sampling that area. Then I'm going to let go of my mouse. I'm going to let go of the keyboard. Make sure you're still not holding down the Option. And then I'm going to move my mouse over to the side, and then I'm going to click and move my mouse, and as you can see, the crosshairs on the original sheep are sampling and repeating the sheep into the field over here. So again, if I want to sample this particular sheep, oops, I forgot his legs. There we go. If I want to sample this particular sheep, again, I notice I'm on layer 2. I do Option click to sample it, and then I move my mouse wherever I want to clone the sheep. I'll put them up in the sky, and I can clone my sheep over here. If I want to Option click and clone this sheep, I certainly can. And I can put them over here so they're standing next to each other. I can go down to layer 1. See, I'm on layer 1, the green field. And I can Option click on the tree, and I can clone another tree. I can Option click on the grass and pull the grass up higher if I wanted to get rid of those buildings. I could Option click on the cloud and then add another cloud in if I wanted to. So I want you to just take some time with cloning and understand how it works and play with the tool. Make sure you are on the correct layer. When you're done, again, Shift Command E to flatten your image to merge all visible layers, and then File, Save As, and you're going to save it as clone, and then also give it your name. Again, save it to your desktop as a JPG or a TIFF so that you can submit it to Schoology. And that's it. So just save it, finish it, and then upload it to Schoology. If you need any help, just ask. Thanks.